It takes a hell of an artist to understand the acting and technical sides of crafting a film. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movies where actors directed themselves.
What is this?
A center for ants!
For this list, we're looking to those films where one of the principal actors served double duty as director or co-director.
That's right.
Number 10, Argo Ben Affleck.
So you want to come to Hollywood and act like a big shot?
Yeah.
Without actually doing anything?
No.
You'll fit right in.
After a train wreck like Gigli, many filmgoers thought of Ben Affleck as a joke, and probably found it hard to believe he'd ever star in, let alone direct, even one more watchable film.
Pronounced Gigli, like, rhymes with really.
But Affleck became the comeback king by directing and starring in 2010's suspenseful action thrill ride, The Town. However, he solidified his place as one of this generation's best actor-directors with 2012's nail-bitingly tense Argo.
We say no, they show up at the residence and drag everyone out at gunpoint. How well do you think their covers are going to hold up while they're getting their fingernails pulled out?
Nominated for more awards than we have time to list, Argo didn't rely on bullets flying left and right, instead choosing to engross the audience with the story and characters. And Affleck led the way, taking home the Best Picture Oscar for his trouble.
We're responsible for these people.
Number 9, Easy Rider, Dennis Hopper. Very few films represent the 60s counterculture movement as effectively as this low-budget success story.
It's not every man that can live off the land, you know. You do your own thing in your own time. You should be proud.
Taking in $60 million at the box office on a budget of $360,000, Easy Rider came at a time when Hopper was on his way up in Hollywood circles, and it blasted him right to the top of the A-list.
I mean, you know who this is, man!
Marking an important turning point in American cinema and in the actor-director's career, Easy Rider was full of the kind of believable performances that only a contemporary could elicit.
Man, everybody got chicken, that's what happened. Hey, we can't even get into like a second-rate hotel. I mean, a second-rate motel, you dig?
Though Hopper's directorial career never again soared to such heights, Easy Rider was more than enough to warrant his inclusion on this list.
Hey, man. Hey, if we're going, let's go.
Number 8, Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner. When you star in and direct a film that's nominated for 12 Academy Awards, including both Best Actor and Best Director, the latter of which you win, you are doing something right.
I like the quiet one immensely. He's been patient and inquisitive. He seems eager to communicate.
On top of the impressive critical acclaim, the actor's directorial debut cost only $22 million to make, but racked up almost $425 million at the box office.
I'm John Dunbar.
Costner's attention to detail in telling the story paid off not only at the box office and with critics, he was also adopted as an honorary member of the Sioux Nation, proving that Dances with Wolves showed Native culture in a positive light and succeeded on every level, more than earning its place here.
I can't. This is too much.
Yeah.
Number 7, Braveheart, Mel Gibson.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
At his peak in Hollywood, Mel Gibson could do no wrong, and his sophomore effort as a director proved to be an absolute work of art.
Proud to see you become the man you are.
If you're in the mood for a love story, Braveheart's got it. If you want some incredibly bloody and gruesome battle scenes that don't feel gratuitous, Braveheart's got that. If you want a few laughs, Braveheart's got that too. Winning Gibson the Oscars for Best Director and Best Picture, and creating his most lasting cinematic moments, Braveheart is an example of Gibson's skill as an actor and a mature filmmaker. Number 6, The Great Dictator, Charlie Chaplin. In his first full-on talkie, Chaplin set his sights on satirizing Adolf Hitler at a time when America had yet to declare war against Nazi-ruled Germany.
Your cause is doomed to failure because it's built on the stupid, ruthless persecution of innocent people.
But despite its controversial nature, The Great Dictator was Chaplin's biggest box office hit and earned the iconic comedian his only Academy Award nomination for acting.
Very good.
Equally viewed as Chaplin's most political film, and one of the first significant satires, the movie is both beautifully shot and perfectly paced for its time. The film was not only a box office smash, but still holds critical esteem years later, having been selected for preservation by the Library of Congress in 1997.
I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white.
Number 5. Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee.
Always do the right thing.
In an era where a lot of society wanted to pretend the racial divide in North America was mostly a thing of the past, a young African-American filmmaker flashed a spotlight on the tensions bubbling under the surface by writing, directing, and starring in Do the Right Thing.
That's it?
That's it.
I got it. I'm gone.
Playing the lead role of Mookie, a lazy pizza delivery man who deals with racism at work on a regular basis, Spike Lee gives the performance of his career, both as an actor and as a director.
I can't do nothing with him, Sal.
You talk some brother talk to him.
Brother talk?
Ranked as the best movie of 1989 by respected film critics Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert, this Spike Lee joint has arguably had as big an impact on society as any film. Number 4. Unforgiven, Clint Eastwood.
You hear that, Ned?
Eastwood made his name in westerns, but he stepped away from the genre for a number of years.
Well, I don't know that it was all that easy even back then. We was young and full of beans.
That's why when he decided to once again don the cowboy hat when he was in his early 60s, people took notice. And the result was arguably one of the best films in a career that began in 1955. While Eastwood has directed and starred in other masterpieces like $1 Million Baby and Gran Torino, it's Unforgiven that combines his many talents to build a near-perfect film.
Well, he should have armed himself. He's gonna decorate his saloon with my friend.
Winning Eastwood the Academy Awards for Best Picture and Best Director, and earning him a nod in the Best Actor category, Eastwood's final Western is arguably his best.
It's a hell of a thing, killing a man. Take away all he's got and all he's ever gonna have.
Number 3. Singin' in the Rain, Gene Kelly.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
Over the years, the story of Gene Kelly having a 103 fever when he performed the legendary dance routine has taken on epic proportions. But it goes underreported that one of the slave-driving directors in charge was Kelly himself.
Oh, Donnie, you couldn't kiss me like that and not mean it just a teensy-weensy bit.
Meet the greatest actor in the world. I'd rather kiss a tarantula.
That extra effort paid off for the actor-director, because Singin' in the Rain has gone down in history as one of the most iconic musicals, or films in general, ever produced.
No, this is no joke, Cosmo. It's a sensation. The public is screaming for more.
Co-directing and co-choreographing this marvelous film with Stanley Donen, Kelly is spectacular in the film. And we're not just talking about the famous dance sequence.
From where I stand, the sun is shining all over the place.
Number 2. Annie Hall, Woody Allen.
Because I've always felt he was essentially a technical filmmaker.
It's tough to say which statement is more accurate, that Woody Allen is an actor who directs or a director who acts. Allen's directorial career began in 1966 and now includes many acclaimed films like Sleeper or Manhattan, which also feature the awkward comedian as the lead.
Yeah, I know, my analyst warned me, but you were so beautiful and I got another analyst.
But Annie Hall is almost universally regarded as his seminal work, winning the Oscars for Best Picture and Best Director, and securing Allen a nomination for Best Actor. This film is intelligent without being self-important.
Right. Well, I have to go now, Dwayne, because I'm due back on the planet Earth.
Influencing everything from fashion to the perception of therapy, Annie Hall's place in film history is indisputable. And that's all down to its director/co-writer and star, Woody Allen.
Oh, God, Annie. Well, oh well. La-di-da, la-di-da, la-la, yeah.
Before we unveil our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Grund in dieses Lager transportiert worden? Si vince a 1000 punti. Il primo classificato vince un carro armato, vero? Zur Arbeit. Beato lui.
Hey, how about if we just say, see you tomorrow, instead of goodbye, huh?
I am not cloying. I am not needy. I don't care what you think. You're not getting to me. I'm not needy.
Well, you've been here with us for a long time.
I reckon if you want me to.
Don't you get it? He's messing with our heads. That's what all that playing God stuff was about. He's trying to get us to act good, save the movie.
We'll show him Chinese boxing. Yeah, Chinese boxing.
Number 1. Citizen Kane, Orson Welles. Citizen Kane is consistently listed among the best films ever made. And while that may leave the uninitiated scratching their heads, we can assure you there are very good reasons for its reputation.
I always gagged on that silver spoon.
If you view the film within the context of the time in which it was crafted, you realize that it used all the effects and tricks filmmakers had in their arsenal and revolutionized them to bring us a truly groundbreaking film.
You've gone completely crazy. Should know that our guests, that everyone here will know about this.
But Citizen Kane truly would have been nowhere without Orson Welles. The director, producer, chief actor, and co-writer brought the thinly veiled story of a media baron to life in more ways than one, and changed Hollywood pictures in the process.
Here's a man that could have been president, who was as loved and hated and as talked about as any man in our time. But when he comes to die, he's got something on his mind called Rosebud.
Do you agree with our list?
All you motherfuckers are gonna pay.
What's your favorite movie where actors directed themselves? For more film top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Who are the people? Are they elected? Are they appointed? Do they have an axe to grind? Is it you?